Today, I'm going to make the blueberry lemon cheesecake bar. Yesterday, I made the lemon curd that's going to be used with it, and you'll get both of the videos. They'll be put in at the same time. But let's get started. On Darlene's table. All right, I crushed the graham crackers, and to that, I'm going to add the light brown sugar, just my preference. I prefer the light to the dark. We're going to mix this up, add a little salt, unsalted butter, and vanilla. I'm going to mix this until everything's wet, uniformly wet. Now I have an 8x8 dish here that I've lined with plastic wrap, saran. I've gone both directions with it, and I'll be able to just lift that out when these are nice and chilled. Even this crust is not baked. It will go into the freezer for 30-40 minutes till it's real cold. I'm going to spread it around evenly, and then I'm going to press it. I'm using a 1/2 cup measuring cup. You use anything with a flat bottom. This pressing is why it sticks together. All right, now into the freezer. All right, a 1/4 cup of water in a small saucepan. I'm going to use this to dissolve the gelatin, let it bloom, as they say. It will become solid. All right, after this is bloomed and it's solid, I'm going to put it on the stove, and we're going to heat it just enough to melt it, because it needs to be melted to incorporate it into the blueberry cheesecake mixture. So let's continue. So a can of sweetened condensed milk. This is 2 packages of softened cream cheese. That's 16 ounces. I'm going to blend this together. And now the lemon juice and lemon zest. Blend some more. I love my Vitamix. A blender does a better job of chopping and mixing the blueberries, but you could use a hand mixer, but you would have to mash the blueberries. You could also use a food processor, because these blueberries, there'll be little pieces of blueberries, but they're going to be blended pretty well into this mixture. And now I've got the Vitamix running on low, and I've added the melted gelatin in. And now we're going to mix it very well. All right, that's going to be ready to go into the baking dish. All right, so now I'm using a glass, and I'm putting just a regular old freezer bag, a Ziploc bag, but if you want to use a pastry bag, you can. So I'm going to put 1/4 cup of the lemon curd that I made yesterday into this. I'll be snipping one corner so that I can put little strips on top of the blueberry cheesecake. All right, we'll set this aside for now. And here is the crust that's been in the freezer about an hour. And now the blueberry cheesecake mixture. This turned out so well. It was so light and refreshing and tasted so good. Spread it around evenly. All right, so I snipped one corner of this bag. Don't worry about how these look, because we're going to swirl it, and that's what makes it look good. But do use the whole 1/4 cup. Now I'm going to swirl it, and it'll go back in the refrigerator. So I lifted it out by just lifting up the saran wrap that I'd put crossways in 2 directions on the pan. I'm cutting this into 9 bars. That's some large bars. You can make them smaller if you wish. My family really enjoyed these, as did my neighbors. Aren't they pretty? They look so pretty. Blueberry lemon cheesecake bars. These bars are a magical dessert that you don't even need an oven to make. Imagine creamy, dreamy cheesecake mixed with the zesty zing of lemons and sweet, juicy blueberries. It's like a party in your mouth. And guess what? You don't have to wait long to enjoy them because they're so easy to whip up. Just follow the simple instructions and in no time you'll have a plate full of these scrumptious treats to share with your friends and family. So put on your apron, grab your mixing bowls, and get ready to create a delicious masterpiece that will wow your family or guests. I really hope you give this a try soon. Of course, you can find this recipe on my new and improved website, darlenestable.com. So come back to see me soon, right here on Darlene's Table.